Hello, it's Phillip Taylor from Richmond Green Chambers speaking, and I'm looking at a book this morning from Oxford University Press. It's called Principles of Mental Health Law and Policy. It's edited by Lawrence Gostin, Peter Bartlett, Phil Fennell, McHale and Ronnie Mackay. Now, I'm sure many people will recognise some of those names because these are the leading practitioners in the field. It's a heavy book. This is the Flickr review. You can see it's got a red sort of cover with a little blue bit where the heading is. It's a heavy book, standard work for OUP with footnotes, paragraph numbering at the sides, a good index and a good list of cases at the front. We've given it the title, A Much Needed Statement of Principles from the Experts, and that's exactly what you've got here. This is an unfortunate area of law at the best of times, one I practice in, and many will agree that mental health law is confusing. So the editors begin their preface by writing the shameful history of, quote, benign and sometimes malignant neglect of persons with mental illness from the past, where the law plays a vital role in determining where persons with mental illness live, work and endure their everyday experiences. We now have a work here which explains things in proper detail. Obviously there are other publications available, some of which are written by these people as well, but the fact of the matter is you've got in one place the editors stating the law, and I find it an accessible book, especially within the confines of the practice I have in this particular area. So it's with this backdrop that the 5 recognised experts in this function of law have come together to provide a statement of principles for an area of law which is principally domestic in origin, but now shaped by international norms and inevitably human rights. There are 28 main chapters in this work. It's got about 1,000 pages, so it's quite a heavy book. And it's ambitious with diverse goals, and obviously they are uncovered as you get into the work itself, and they are, as I say, going into the subject in good detail. The editors say that the book is doctrinal because it carefully examines the corpus of mental health law, regulation and guidance. Therefore, as a result, it's a rich resource for both practitioners and academics as well as laymen. And we think that the authors go beyond their aim to examine the theoretical and normative by offering perspectives on progressive mental health policy and examining empirical evidence such as tribunal functions and community treatment orders. That, I think, is a very helpful thing as a practical reality for us as advocates. What is equally admirable about the book is the intended audience, which is a clearly diverse and robust one. The text is widely accessible to all, and the writers have succeeded, in our view, in reaching a broad constituency ranging from law and government, health professionals, social work and those concerned for the welfare of one of the most vulnerable and disadvantaged populations in our society. The way the 5 parts of the book are assembled is by giving the individual editors specific chapters to cover in the detail they're familiar with. It's a heavy work, I say, as in all sense of the word, is a big book, and it strives successfully to become what it will undoubtedly achieve now, and that is an enduring resource for all involved in the humanity and welfare of persons living with mental disabilities. Each of the excellent experts does achieve this interwoven set of goals to create a statement of mental health law principles which we feel are so needed at the present time after the indecisions of past parliaments. We've got the legislation. They've tried to give us the best tools that we can help when we go to court and when we try to deal with the particular cases. So thank you very much to OUP and the editors. Bye-bye.